Hello adventurers, this is Miss Megan with Warrensburg Adventure Club, and today I want to show you how to make pine cone bird feeders. Now I'm using pine cones for this, but if you don't have pine cones, you can also use old toilet paper rolls. So you need pine cones or toilet paper rolls, peanut butter, bird seed, yarn, string, ribbon, anything like that. We need to be able to hang up our little bird feeders when we're done with them. A knife or anything else you can use to spread your peanut butter onto your pine cones. You'll need scissors to cut your yarn, thread, or ribbon. You want a container to put your bird food in so that you can roll your pine cone. And then you also want a separate container for your peanut butter. So whenever we're making these, we don't want to go straight into the same peanut butter that we use to make peanut butter and jelly, for instance, because as soon as we touch our little knife to our pine cones and back into the peanut butter, then it's contaminated with all that stuff that's outside. So the very first thing you're gonna do is get a pretty healthy amount of peanut butter into your separate container. Just know that any peanut butter you don't use, you will have to throw away, because I wouldn't eat this. It's probably dirty and has all sorts of things from outside on it. So I'm gonna say that's probably good. Now, as far as pine cones go, what you're looking for if you do find pine cones, maybe something a little more sturdy. Like these big guys are really nice. The bits will break off if you try to break them off, but sometimes you'll see really small, flimsy ones. You can do the long ones, or you can do the short and fat ones. Whatever you can find, really. I'm gonna go ahead and do this big guy here. So before I start putting the peanut butter on my pine cone, I'm going to pour some bird seed into this container. And then actually, before you do anything else, I would go ahead and cut your string, ribbon, or yarn and tie it onto your pine cone, because once it's covered in peanut butter and bird seed, yeah, it's going to be a little harder to put this on. You can kind of wrap it under some of the top little spiny things, wherever you can. Tie it in there pretty firmly, and feel free to use anything more decorative than this. This is just some red yarn I had on hand, but it would be really cute with a ribbon too. So I'm just going to leave this as an end. You can make a loop, but I think I'm going to leave it as an end. That way whenever I put a little nail up somewhere and hang this, I'll just be able to tie this on. But you can make a loop, or you can keep it as a long string. Try to not get peanut butter on that part, because you're going to have to touch it when you're done. Take your peanut butter. And it doesn't have to get all into all the crevices and stuff. You just kind of need to coat your pine cone the best you can. So what this peanut butter is doing is kind of acting as an all-natural glue to hold our bird seed on. Now if we used glue, that would be bad for the birds. I would maybe leave the top of it kind of alone, just so you have somewhere to grab it and not get your hands all messy. You will probably still get peanut butter on you, but the less mess we can make, the better. So once you've got quite a bit of peanut butter all over your pine cone here, you don't want it super thick, because if it's super thick, it will just melt off. Alright, put this off to the side. Again, you don't want to eat this peanut butter because your knife touched this dirty pine cone. And then taking your bird seed, you just want to roll your pine cone in it best you can. Try to coat it, get all that peanut butter that you just slathered on there covered up. Alright, I think it pretty much got it. So as you can see, that peanut butter is holding that bird seed on pretty well. So I'm gonna have to go clean up after this, but I hope you guys enjoyed this project. I would suggest putting this in the shade if you can. It's been really hot lately, and the peanut butter might just melt in the sun and all the bird seed will fall off. So try to hang it up like on a tree or under the awning of your house, wherever, and enjoy looking at all the pretty birds that are out right now. Enjoy some time with nature. It's just nice to have them around. So I'm gonna go clean up, and until next time, this has been Miss Megan with Warrensburg Adventure Club. Have a great day.